Once I know you're... Oh. Hello? Refresh. Hello, Dora. Okay, good. I know you guys can see me now. Hello, everybody. How's everyone doing? Jake's still working on getting a few things situated and set up and everything. And I was going right on in, no countdown or anything. So I just want to make sure we have a little bit of time. I'll talk with you guys and make sure that things are working. That people see that the live has switched, and that hopefully people have hit refresh. What's up, Cornupoke? I haven't seen you since the podcast. Yeah, right? That's been minutes. How are you guys all doing? Welcome. Glad you guys could join. I am trying to get some things done because Leon has a performance I found out about yesterday. And I'm going to see if I can wrap up. Usually I try to wrap up 9, and then I end up wrapping up at like 10. But I'm going to try to wrap up around 8. Did you see the Ditto Twitch badge? There's a Ditto Twitch badge. Is it if you sub to somebody while they're streaming Pokopia? Is that what it is? Alright, well I guess I'm going to have to stream some Pokopia. I saw it while Melanie was on. Dude, the badges have been really cool.
Might not do.
TikTok?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
TikTok.
All right, that's fine.
It's
We'll do
seeing that the virtual camera's here, but not actually.
We'll do TikTok next week then. Sorry, TikTok.
I don't know why. Heard it.
That's all good. We'll just fill up the bottom with more YouTube then. YouTube, are you there? Hello, YouTube. Someone in YouTube say hi. That's an order. What's up, Garrus? How are you? Oh, who watched Pokopia stream earlier today? And what did you guys think of Pokopia? I haven't gotten to play it yet. It just came out today. I don't know when exactly I'll get a chance to play it. I'm planning on at least streaming it some on Monday on Pokemality, so. Any thoughts on running for president in 2028? And vote for you. There have been jokes in the office. Jake said he's gonna run. I've talked about running and stuff, different things. Just like, I mean, at this point, anyone could, right? I just want someone who's gonna like do some stuff.
I was gonna run in 28 for the last.
Oh, there you go. Jake said he's gonna run for the last 10 years, so. But yeah, maybe I can. Maybe Melanie will support me doing. Aw. No. What? I can't be president? Love you. A matron just showed up. The matriarch.
The thing I'm running on is maximum wage.
Maximum wage.
Get rid of billionaires.
I see.
You only can make a certain percentage of
whatever
your lowest paid employee makes.
Ooh. This is a pizza and a cheese bread. Guys, I didn't get to eat yet, so Melanie brought me food. Once we're all set up, I might just check and see what I have left in my Codex and listen to it while I eat. There we go. Thank you, Feral. How are you, Feral Processor?
There you go. What are you gonna run on in 2028? What's gonna be your thing you run for?
Man. I don't know. There's too many. I feel like medical is a big point because it's gotten crazy. And after seeing the one hearing talking about like the circle of people that own all of it. So they just get money all the way to profit over here. Should be fixed. But, I mean, the billionaires would be good. I'd like there to be a middle class, I guess, you know?
Well,
I feel like middle class is disappearing.
That's the hope with the maximum wage is if you're so I thought about it forever ago. It's based off of how many employees you hire, what the multiplier is of how much you can make above your highest paid employee or your lowest paid employee. So the more you pay your lowest paid employee, the higher you can make based off your multiplier. So
it's like Super Saiyan. Whereas, like, you want your base form to be as strong as it can so that Super Saiyan multiplies more.
Yeah, because if your base form is 1, the multiplier doesn't do that well. If the base form is 10,000, the multiplier gets a lot better real fast. So if you want to make, $5 million a year,
I'll steal that.
Your lowest paid employee better make, work backwards from that to make sure that the lowest paid employee makes a livable wage in your economy, and then base your multiplier and your percentages off that.
I also would like the entrance process for immigration to flow much better.
Oh, so much faster.
So long.
And less expensive.
Yeah. Also, if you're going to need an ID to vote, I'd want to make IDs free.
And easy to get. I have no problem if you need an ID. It just needs to be free and easy to get.
Anyway, sorry guys. Some people joining in being like, what are we doing?
I will settle on not run for president if you want to have me as your vice.
Do president and vice president?
Yeah,
we'll do that. I mean, I don't know who my cabinet's going to be yet either.
I'll drop my 10-year-long dream to vice.
Okay. Unless I can get someone else that's already in politics.
Against you.
Like, all right, Jake, I'll take you. Unless I can find someone else. All right. Wait, are you an hour early? I am an hour early. I'm looking at trying to end a little early because of Leon has a choir thing. Doing fine. Real question. I hope I'm not accidentally donating actual money with these super chats because I'm currently not good managing money yet. I haven't seen a super chat come through, so I think you're okay, Feral, but super chats are meant to be like actual money. The Baba wouldn't be Jake's running mate. I mean, I wouldn't run with Melanie. I think Melanie could run, or I could run. Both of us running together would probably be bad. Alright, let me look and see what my Codex looks like. Because if we can... Did I watch them all last time? Ooh, I didn't! We can do some Codex while I eat, because I don't want to talk during that time anyway, guys. So let's check out this Codex. And then after the Codex is done, I'll see what you guys have to say too. Must be Earth.
The home world and capital of humanity is entering a new golden age. The resource wealth of a dozen settled colonies and 100 industrial outposts flows back to Earth, fueling great works of industry, commerce, and art. The great cities are greening as arcology, skyscrapers, and telecommuting allow more efficient use of land. Earth is still divided among nation-states, though all are affiliated beneath the overarching banner of the Systems Alliance. While every human enjoys a longer and better life than ever, the gap between rich and poor widens daily.
Right?
Advanced nations have eliminated most genetic disease and pollution. Less fortunate regions have not progressed beyond 20th century technology and are often smog-choked, overpopulated slums. Sea levels have risen 2 meters in the last 200 years, and violent weather is common due to environmental damage inflicted during the late 21st century. The past few decades, however, have seen significant improvement due to recent technological advances.
Man, It sounds like Earth. Or enrich have widened even more.
Humanity's first contact with an alien race occurred in 2157. At that time, the Alliance allowed survey fleets to activate any dormant mass relays discovered, a practice considered dangerous and irresponsible by Council-aligned races. When a Turian patrol discovered a human fleet attempting to activate a relay, they attacked. One human vessel survived, retreating to the colony of Shanxi. The Turians followed, quickly defeating the local forces. Shanxi was occupied, the first and to date only human world to be conquered by an alien species. The Turians believed the handful of ships they defeated represented the bulk of human defenses, so they were unprepared when the Second Fleet, under Admiral Castany Drescher, launched a strong counter-offensive, evicting them from Shanxi. The Turians mobilized for full-scale war, drawing the attention of the rest of the galaxy. The Council quickly intervened, forcing a truce. Fortunately for humanity, the First Contact War was ended with a diplomatic solution.
It's echoey. It seems...
The Systems Alliance is an independent supranational government representing the interests of humanity.
It used
as a
not
whole.
spike like that so much. I'll ask
The Alliance is
Jake what setting he
responsible
might
for
have
the governance
changed.
and defense of all extrasolar colonies and stations. The Alliance grew out of the various national space programs as a matter of practicality.
He'll come back through in a minute.
Sol's planets had been explored and exploited through piecemeal national efforts. The expense of colonizing entire new solar systems could not be met by any one country. With humans knowing that alien contact was inevitable, there was enough political will to jointly fund an international effort. Still, the Alliance was often disregarded by those on Earth until the First Contact War. While the national governments dithered and bickered over who should lead the effort to liberate Shanxi, the Alliance fleet struck decisively. Post-war public approval gave the Alliance the credibility to establish its own parliament and become the galactic face of humanity.
Alright, that's everything under Humanity and Systems Alliance. I think we've covered all the other ones. Is there any of these that I should go back over that I didn't understand before? Let's hear about the Protheans.
50,000 years ago, the Protheans were the only spacefaring species in the galaxy. They vanished in a swift galactic extinction. Only the legacy of their empire remains. They are believed to have built the mass relays and the Citadel, which have allowed numerous species to explore and expand throughout the galaxy. Prothean ruins are found on worlds across the galaxy. While surprisingly intact for their age, functioning examples of Prothean paleotechnology are rare. Time and generations of looters have picked their dead cities and derelict stations clean. Some believe the Protheans meddled in the evolution of younger races. The Hanar homeworld of Kajay, for example, shows clear evidence of former Prothean occupation. The presence of a former Prothean observation post on Mars has caused a rebirth of interventionary evolutionists among humans. These individuals believe the god myths of ancient civilizations are misremembered encounters with aliens. Though now extinct, the
I need to know about them.
in the early 21, the elk, the hat, when the assault, driven, after the Geth secure a location.
Trying to see what things I don't
round up
remember.
and impale dead and living bodies on mechanical spikes. The spikes rapidly transform these victims into withered husks, extracting water and trace minerals. The Citadel is the Count. Spectres are agents from the... Feros is a habitable world in the Attican Beta Cluster. 2/3 of the habitable surface is covered with the ruins of a crumbling Prothean megatropolis. In the millennia since the Prothean extinction, the ruins have been repeatedly picked over by looters many times. Feros was considered a poor prospect for colonization, as little open ground remains for agriculture. The only sizable freshwater sources are the poles, which are tapped by the decaying Prothean aqueduct systems. The dead cities, while in good condition considering their antiquity, are of uncertain stability. Ground level is congested by 12 meters of fallen debris, and the air is fouled by dust. In 2178, the Human Exogeny Corporation announced its intention to place a permanent colony on Feros to thoroughly explore the ruins. The pioneer settlement was placed on the upper levels of several intact skyscrapers, using the surviving Prothean aqueducts and rooftop hydroponic gardens to support the population.
Okay. And that's where we got to go next, I think, right? What were we doing last time, chat? Do you guys remember? Oh, the pizza is from Little Caesars. Price versus taste and stuff is still pretty good. So, I usually like Little Caesars decent. Not eating too loud, am I? Hope I'm not. Aliens. Alien. See, we've been here now.
Is a cool, rocky. Vermeer is a lush world located on the frontier of the Attican Traverse. Its vast seas and orbital position on the inner life zone have created a wide equatorial band of humid, tropical terrain. Only the political instability of the region has impeded efforts at colonization. Many times the Citadel has opened negotiations to settle Vermeer with various criminal gangs and petty dictatorships in the nearby terminus systems. All fell apart due to internal power shifts within the opposing parties. The Citadel has written off the colonization of Vermeer as impossible without significant political change. The terminus powers themselves are unlikely to ever settle Vermeer. Most lack the resources to support settlement of a virgin world, finding it more expedient to steal from their neighbors than build for themselves.
It's terrible. And I believe that's the other place we have to go. Last time we went to the Citadel, and then the moon, and then straight to Uranus. We did try to go to Uranus. Retrieving Wrex's ceremonial armor. Yeah. I think that's what we were wanting to do. Was that here? I thought we were right next to where we had to go. I think it's here. Tuntau. Tuntau? Is there anything in this? Huh? Pizza. What? I haven't seen him. I've been waiting because I was going to ask him about a question. Yeah. You gonna say hi?
Hi.
The Baba said hi.
He asked chat where Jake is.
How would they know where Jake is?
They know everything.
Chat, do you know where Jake is? The Baba says you guys know everything. If not, maybe it's a hint hunt.
Is he locked up in the closet again?
The mean one got him again.
The mean one.
In the bathroom, says Garrus.
Thank you. I'll be right.
Cornupoke said I saw him in the bathroom.
I knew it.
Dude, if he's in the bathroom, you guys did a great job. Someone needs to be like, I checked the ring cameras, he's in the bathroom. A note for later. From reading the comments of past streams, people said you missed out on the Elcor and Batarian Codex. Did I not listen to them?
The assault.
What, Baba?
50
Was he in the bathroom?
The L Corps are in the early 2160s.
Okay, we're gonna listen to those ones then. Pepsi Borrowy said hi to Baba.
I like Pepsi.
She said she likes Pepsi. Alright, so we'll listen to these two that we missed, and then we'll go and get Rex's armor, and then we're going to Feros? We knew. I ain't talking about Jake in the bathroom.
Yeah, they do.
I think they checked the ring cameras. Oh, hi, Flynn. Flynn says hi, Baba. Check under the bed for what? I don't know what he's talking about. I need to check under the bed and the closet. Alright. Aaron, tell Flynn I said hi. Flynn, Aiden said hi. Since Aaron asked, what's up, Baba? Said Feral Processor. Schwarto says hi, Aaron. Thanks, Flynn. You guys. Alright. I think everything's good. I'm gonna finish this. That's kind of went and waited a little bit to make sure about the audio change. And then we'll get started. What is that, Baba?
Oh. Last time you imitated an emoji for yourself.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Jake. Were you in the bathroom?
That question.
Oh. But she came in here and she says, where's Jake? I'm like, I don't know. I haven't seen him. Like, can you ask chat where Jake is? And they were like, bathroom. Check the bathroom. Probably the bathroom.
I was going to the bathroom. I had to pee.
Do the mic audio things still have whatever background noise thing they had? I feel like they're picking up the TV more than they were before. But I wanted to check on it. Because before, I think I had it at least at this volume, and it wasn't picking up very much. But Swarto showed up saying that there was a little bit of an echo. I wasn't sure if it was the same or if it changed or anything.
In the early 2160s, the Alliance began aggressive colonization of
Ooh.
worlds in the Skyllian Verge, much to the dismay of the Batarians, who had been developing the region for several decades.
Yeah, like
in
that.
2171, the
Like, how it's not
Batarians
spiking at all
petitioned
until
the
I talk,
Council
which
to
is good.
declare the Verge a zone of Batarian interest.
What happened
The
now?
Council refused, however, declaring unsettled worlds in the region open to human colonization. In protest, the Batarians closed their Citadel embassy and severed official diplomatic relations with the Council, effectively becoming a rogue state. They instigated a proxy war in the Verge by funneling money and weapons to criminal organizations,
Is that better, chat?
urging them to strike at human colonies. Hostilities peaked with the Skyllian Blitz of 2176, an attack on the human capital.
Picking up the
of
TV,
Elysium
and you
by
guys can hear me okay?
Batarian-funded pirates and slavers. In 2178, the Alliance retaliated with a crushing assault on the moon of Torfin, long used as a staging
much better.
base by
Hopefully, like, you only get a little bit when I'm talking,
In
not a
the
lot when I'm...
aftermath, the Batarians retreated into their own systems and are now rarely seen in Citadel space.
Oh, thank you, Bob. It's the nicest thing you said. I told Jake and I were talking about it. He said that he would settle for being vice president until I said, like, okay, unless I find someone better. He's like, forget it. Thank you, guys. All right, let's do this Elcor and the Batarians and figure out about them, and then we'll go from there.
The Elcor are a citadel species native to the high-gravity world Dakuna. They are massive creatures, standing on 4 muscular legs for increased stability. Elcor move slowly, an evolved response to an environment where a fall can be lethal. This has colored their psychology, making them deliberate and conservative. Elcor's speech is ponderous and monotone. Among themselves, scent, slight movements, and sub-vocalized infrasound convey shades of meaning that make a human smile seem as subtle as a fireworks display. Since their subtlety can lead to misunderstandings with other species, the Elcor often go out of their way to clarify when they are being sarcastic, amused, or angry. Dakuna's high gravity impedes mountain formation. Most of the world consists of flat, open plains, which prehistoric Elcor wandered across in small family bands. Modern Elcor still prefer open sky, and can become restless and uncomfortable on long starship journeys.
They love me affectionately. All right, let's learn about the Batarian.
In the early 2160s, the Alliance began aggressive colonization of worlds in the Skyllian Verge, much to the dismay of the Batarians, who had been developing the region for several decades. In 2171, the Batarians petitioned the Council to declare the Verge a zone of Batarian interest. The Council refused, however, declaring unsettled worlds in the region open to human colonization. In protest, the Batarians closed their Citadel embassy and severed official diplomatic relations with the Council, effectively becoming a rogue state. They instigated a proxy war in the Verge by funneling money and weapons to criminal organizations, urging them to strike at human colonies. Hostilities peaked with the Skyllian Blitz of 2176, an attack on the human capital of Elysium by Batarian-funded pirates and slavers. In 2178, the Alliance retaliated with a crushing assault on the moon of Torfin, long used as a staging base by Batarian-backed criminals. In the aftermath, the Batarians retreated into their own systems and are now rarely seen in Citadel space.
Here is it now? That, do you remember what year now? I feel like I should know, and I don't remember. Elcor romance. Arrow process says stream. Acting number happily shout out. 2180. This is like 10 years ago, 5 years ago. Happening. Okay. Alright, guys. We're gonna go get Rex's stuff. Video's cutting out a little. What audio? Video game audio or me audio? I'm cutting out a lot. Nabbit. Balance we had like last week was should pick up. Yeah, okay. I'll try to take it down a bit. Alright. To do this, guys, I'm going to open the Codex again and have it tell me a story while I get the audio to hopefully be just right.
In the early 2160s, the Alliance began aggressive colonization of worlds in the Skyllian Verge, much to the dismay of the Batarians, who had been developing the region for several decades. In 2171, the Batarians petitioned the Council to declare the Verge a zone of Batarian interest. The Council refused, however, declaring unsettled worlds in the region open to human colonization. In protest, the Batarians closed their Citadel embassy and severed official diplomatic relations with the Council, effectively becoming a rogue state. They instigated a proxy war in the Verge by funneling money and weapons to criminal organizations, urging them to strike at human colonies. Hostilities peaked with the Skillian Blitz of 2176, an attack on the human capital of Elysium by Batarian-funded pirates and slavers. In 2178, the Alliance retaliated with a crushing assault on the moon of Torfin, long used as a staging base by Batarian-backed criminals. In the aftermath, the Batarians retreated into their own systems and are now rarely seen in Citadel space.
Alright. Let me know if my talking is better. Well, not my talking, but can you hear me and am I cutting out as much? It's not the... Well, I mean, it might be mic sensitivity. It's trying to set up a noise gate so that the TV doesn't pick up the mics as much, but for me talking, it does pick it up. Maybe. Don't need sound effects. That was the chair. All right. Hopefully we're good now.
The Elcor are a Citadel species native to the high-gravity world Dakuna.
Seems good to me. I didn't see much stuff. All right, let's go ahead and get shooting something or driving our little buggy. We don't have a lot of time and it's probably already almost 6. Oh man, it's almost 6. Let's land. Oh, we gotta take Wrex, right? We gotta take him. Taking Wrex, and then first person in the chat to say someone to take, we take. YouTube, sorry, you're probably behind further than what Twitch is, so. Chat. Tally. All right, well, Tally wins. Take me! Sorry. I don't like Ashley. I don't want to take her anywhere. I want to leave her. I should have left. No, I don't. Left her back on Eden Prime. Alright, let's take a look at the map. Ooh, squad. Do I gotta level some... Oh. Ali, you want? First aid? Some shotguns? I'll save them. Alright, so we gotta go down there for the hidden structure and the exclamation point. Let's go... Oh, I'm here. Dang. Well, let's go north first. Alright, you gotta remember what my buttons are. Go. We go up this mountain, or we need to go to the side of it. We're going up the mountain. Be climbing. Oh, it's so windy. We're almost there. This is where the good stuff is. No one goes up here, you know? It's cold. Oh, wow. Look at this. Very pretty. Let me veer to the right a little. Oh, what is that? Is that where I'm going? Yep, look at that giant pyramid, guys. Whee! Aw. Need a better ramp. It's better. Like a giant pyramid over here, man. Look at this. Dude, they were right about the Egyptians. Look at this thing. What is this? Sorry. Yes. Artifact recovered. Matriarch's writings recovered. You found one of the Matriarch Dilnaga's writings on this body. It's possible the writings came from the nearby ruins. Okay, well, let's drive over and investigate the ruins. Wait, we gotta try this. Not as big as I thought it would be. I had a nickel. Alright, nothing here. Oh, the Mass Effect TV show is just as good as the video game? They're making a TV show? Is that true? I heard about that? These things we've talked about? Hey, wait. It looks like it should be a wall. Will I hit a wall if I do this?
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
Alright. What happens if I stay out this way? Do I die? Shepard won't be the lead? Oh, okay. Interesting. I mean, if it's gonna be like, okay, so Pokemon Horizons, Melanie and I have been watching, and I think it's a real fun show. It takes place in the Pokemon world that the games are in. There's lots of things that you get to see from it, but it's not a one-for-one of what you do in the game. And honestly, I think it's a really cool idea because you get a chance to see things you know, but have the freedom to be able to tell a story in that universe. You know what I mean? So I think there's something you could do with that Mercury. That would be really cool, where it's like, this is taking place adjacent, you know what I mean? Like next to, I mean, I don't know what the full story is, so maybe it wouldn't be, and it'd be really dumb to do. But like, how many people are in this world, in this universe? You know, like, in this galaxy? Oh, goodness! Ooh, man. Dude, we're like flying around here like Spider-Man. Oh. Scanner, high explosive, and a shredder round. Okay. Alright, let's head south. Yes. Cool. Someone got auto-modded for misogyny. But the funny thing is, I don't think they meant to say the word "ho." I think it was a typo. Ooh, something's over here right on the edge. Like, right on the edge. have a million tabs open. It's slowing down my PC, but I don't want to close anything. Sometimes you gotta pick and choose. Just don't close Twitch. Where is it? What's the stuff I want? Right there. Hey, lithium. Ooh. Alright, let's... Oh, come on. You gotta get back over here. Whee! Uh-oh. Oh my goodness! Oh, perfect. Look at that. We're driving. We're so good. Alright, left turn. Let's head to the Wrex place. Dude, is this a faster way to drive? Dude, I think I found a faster way to drive. It's annoying sounding. I'm sorry, but I think it goes faster. I had no trouble going up that mountain there, you know? I got to shoot people. Ooh, look at this. Oh. Take care of them. No, cancel. Oh man, that sucked. Alright, let's save. I'll make a new save, because I remember what my last save was. Late arrival. I'm heading to the Wrex armor mission yet. I gotta test this out later. And dude, that might be a new speedrun strat. I don't know if there's any reason to go on a lot of landing stuff, but I don't know if it works. Maybe it works. It felt like I was like going faster, climbing mountains.
This is the place.
Oh.
My armor's here somewhere.
Ooh.
Let's get moving.
Let's do it, Wrex. I got my pistol out. You know what? Let's buff your pistols maybe, or your shotgun. We're almost done with this pistol one. Let's buff her pistols all the way. Alright, Tally's got her pistol ready. I want you to have your shotgun, I think. Right, Wrex? The assault rifle's pretty good. We'll give you your assault rifle. That's cool. Alright, ready? What the? Oh, people on the move. Are you guys helping? Ah, bounce! And we're bouncing. Wrex, you go there.
Go, go, go!
Can't see. Boom! Nice. Alright, Wrex, head up there. Probably head up there. You shooting from where? Oh, there they are. Oh no. I want my pistol.
Enemy is everywhere!
What if we use an overload? Right there.
Go, go, go!
Oops. What if we use marksman? Sabotage? Jeez, man. One more upstairs, I guess.
Rally round.
Nice job flanking, guys. We did it. Wrex, you go out. Come on. Hurry, hurry. Switch to my sniper. Oh, goodness. By the time to switch to the sniper. I think they have a shotgun. Oh, another button. I switched to my sniper and they came around that corner. There we go. Perfect.
To me.
Regroup, everybody. Alright, I think we're good here. See what we got, Wrex. It's your armor. Clear. Nice.
This is it. I can't believe my ancestors ever wore this piece of crap. But at least I've got it back.
I'm glad we could help you get it back.
I might just be starting to like you, Shepard.
Heck yeah. Wrex touches his grandfather's armor. His expression, well, perhaps? Brogan are hard to read, and he shakes off his bemusement and grips his gun with renewed purpose. Go on. Heck yeah. Can you wear it? Oh, we got some new armor. Let's look at the armor for me. I don't want it. Not that one. Let's see about Tali. Anything for Tali? No? Nope. I need to sell some armor, guys. Alright, I think that's it. That's a lot simpler than I thought it would be. Not quite as much story aspect. But maybe we'd meet someone or something. I think we need to go to Feros. I should double check and make sure there's nothing in this place that would have anything to open. Did you do Garrus mission? The doctor mission? I did a doctor mission. Oh. Oh, here we go. Wanna miss all this stuff. Titan, Hurricane, okay. Army Avenger 5. Gel. Alright, that's probably everything. Head back and get on the Normandy. Yeah, I think we did the Garrus mission last week. Wait. That question mark still be there? Or exclamation point? I did everything, right? Make sure that my journal... Yeah, that one's done. Okay. Guess I'm good. I go talk to people? How often do I need to talk to people? Is doing that time, or is it more of like main missions? You know what I mean? Buddy there. If I don't need to talk to people, I want to go to Feros. Do need to talk to people, and you go to the med bay. Oh, hey, Liara, what are you doing here?
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
I like talking with you, Liara, no matter what the subject.
You have been very understanding with me, Shepard. Very patient. I appreciate that. I know there are some strange beliefs about my people. I am familiar with the legend of Asari promiscuity, but those rumors have little basis in fact. When one of my people joins with an individual from another species, it is a very deep and spiritual exchange. We do not enter lightly into a union.
You make it sound almost mystical.
A true union goes far beyond an ordinary melding. It is a connection that transcends the physical universe. Two become one. Thoughts and senses merge, identities intertwine. Memories and emotions weave themselves together, becoming entangled in a single rapturous whole.
Huh.
It is unlike any other experience. In some cases, it can be a truly life-changing event.
It sounds amazing.
Life-changing.
Are you saying...
No. Oh, no. I am not very good at this, am I? I'm sorry, Shepard. I am trying to explain why I have been so... reserved. The Union is more than just sex. It is the lifeblood of my species, the way we Asari evolve and grow as a society. That is why I have never... that is why we must choose our partners with great care.
Wait. Are you saying this is your first time?
I am only 106, barely an adult by Asari standards, and I spend most of my time absorbed in my research. I never really thought about it. Not until I met you. You are very special to me, Shepard. But with all that's happened, Saren, the Geth, the Reapers, I do not know if we are ready for this.
Bottom's renegade, is that right? Is that what Chad has always said? I mean, I need to up my intimidation a little bit. I mean, I've already upped my charm a whole lot. Hope it comes out right.
I'm ready, if you are.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Eager is not the same as ready, Shepard. There is too much at stake. We need to put aside our personal feelings and focus on stopping Saren. I wish it did not have to be that way. But we all have to make sacrifices. Let's talk about something else.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Ready if you are. Maybe we can talk about something else. I should get going. I'm gonna go talk to Wrex. I'm gonna avoid Kaidan. Might be awkward. No.
Shepard,
So you'd rather be a merc than help your people?
I'm a fighter. It's what I do.
Aren't you at all worried about what will happen to the Krogan?
What the hell do you want me to do about it, Shepard? I'm tired of sticking my ass on the line and getting nothing for it.
So you decided to go your own way?
I decided killing for credits was better than killing for a lost cause. I'm no hero, Shepard. Bottom line, killing for credits simplifies things.
You ever think about helping your people?
I try not to. But there's a lot of Krogan mercs out there. I'm always running into them. Half the time I'm being paid to kill them. But that's just part of the job. You don't get to pick who your enemies are.
So long, Wrex.
Shepard.
Shepard. Let's talk to Kaidan. I haven't talked to him since we did the doctor, right?
What can I do for you?
Something bothering you?
It's Saren. I'm starting to wonder whether we'll ever find him. He's always one step ahead of us, and he's got those damn Geth.
We're getting close, Garrus.
Hello, Sophina.
I wish I had your confidence. I just can't stand the thought of him getting away with everything he's done. I know you're doing everything you can, and if anyone can catch him, it's you, but if there's anything else I can do to help, anything, just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it.
I understand your concern, but we will find him. Just make sure you're ready to go when we do.
Yes, man. You can count on me. Thanks for hearing me out. I appreciate it. Can I ask you something, Commander?
What is it?
Are you worried that the Council might be protecting Saren? I mean, they were really dragging their heels before. What if we find him, bring him back to the Citadel, and they refuse to act?
I get the feeling this isn't a question. Speak your mind, Garrus.
Well, maybe we shouldn't give them the chance, Commander. In my opinion, Saren's too dangerous to be kept alive. Too much could happen. He could escape, or the Council might let him go. If we find him, when we find him, I say we make sure we stop him, permanently.
If Saren won't listen to reason, if he forces my hand, I'll kill him in a heartbeat. But only if it's absolutely necessary.
But what's the point in keeping him alive? It just gives him an opportunity to escape or convince the Council to listen to him. And what about the Geth? They might try to free him.
We know more about Saren's plans than anyone. But what do we really know? If we just kill him, we lose the chance to find out.
Yeah, I see your point. Do you really think there's more to know, other than the fact that he's a raving lunatic?
Maybe, maybe not. But it's not a chance I'm willing to take.
Yes, ma'am.
Sure. I mean, worst case scenario is that he's like not bad, but doing bad things for what he thinks is a good reason. Like the idea that, you know, some of the best villains are the villains who believe themselves to be the hero.
It feels like we're getting near the end, doesn't it, Shepard? With Saren, I mean.
It does it? Are we getting close to the end?
It won't be much longer. One way or another, it'll all be over soon.
You'll find the conduit before he does. I know you will. You have to. And after this is all over, when my pilgrimage ends and I go back to my own people, I'll be proud to say I was a part of it.
We couldn't have done this without you, Tali.
You've been good to me. A lot of people treat Quarians like second-class citizens. They just want us to go back to our fleet and disappear. But you've treated me just like everyone else on your crew. Like an equal. That means a lot, and it says something about you. Whatever happens, I just want to say thank you for that.
I'm gonna miss you when you go back to your own people, Tali.
That won't happen for a while yet. I'll be right here anytime you need me.
I should go.
See you later.
Most every villain thinks what they're doing is justified. Yeah, I mean, I suppose. I think in a larger scheme of things, like, there's sometimes people that are doing things just because they're being told to, and they're just kind of like a lackey bad guy. You know what I mean? Guess I would talk to Kate. Like, Steppenwolf always felt like he was just doing it because he was told to.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I didn't figure you'd have time to talk with all that's going on. I mean, there are reports to file on the Rachni and on Annihilus.
The paperwork will keep. Something on your mind?
I'm just looking for an ear. The debriefing wasn't the right place to say how ridiculous this is. Seems like every other race in the galaxy is wrapped up in their own problems. They don't want to see what's coming.
Wanting to believe everything will be fine? Sounds like human nature to me.
Yeah, I guess some things carry across species well enough. I should remember that after what happened with Vernus.
Don't tell me you and Vernus hugged on graduation day.
Before I met Vernus, I knew as much as any other civilian. Aliens were weird, superior, and tried to tell us what to do. I mean, it's only been 26 years since first contact. That's not a lot of time to understand them. It was Vernus who made me see how human aliens are. They're not different or special. They're jerks and saints, just like us. Hell, by the time I got payback, I didn't even want it anymore.
I don't see you snapping very easily. What finally did it?
He hurt Rana. Broke her arm. She reached for a glass of water instead of pulling it biotically. She just wanted a drink without getting a nosebleed, you know? Like an idiot, I stood up. Didn't know what I was gonna do, just something. And Vernus lost it. Beat the crap out of me. He kept shouting how they should have bombed us back to the Stone Age. And that's when the knife came up. A military-issue talon, right in my face. I cut loose. Full biotic kick right in the teeth. Almost as strong as I can manage now. At 17, that's something.
Sat down by a kid. Vernus must have hated that.
He didn't have time to hate it. I killed him. Snapped his neck. They probably could have saved him if they got him to an infirmary quick enough. But they didn't.
Damn.
Caused a stir when they shipped him home. Bot training was shut down. Codex folded a couple of years later. So, yeah, maybe I hated that Turian. I mean, if one ass was enough to judge a whole race, I'd hate humans too.
I want to know you're on our side, whatever needs to be done.
Commander, I thought real hard about how to use my talents. When I swore the oath to defend the Alliance, it wasn't on a whim. If it comes down to it, I am a soldier. I have to believe that my superiors can tell our enemies from people who disagree with us. If the Alliance is missing its chance, it's because of men like Udina, not the rest of the galaxy holding us back. Of course, your opinion is the one that matters, Commander.
Lieutenant, I believe we need to get you a posting in recruitment.
Sorry, I have some strong feelings on the subject. I should return to my duties now. Commander?
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
I love when he says being able to tell the difference between our enemies and those that we have disagreements with. Like, there's a difference. Like, you can disagree with people. It doesn't make them your enemy, you know? Alright, I'll talk to Ashley real quick and then we'll head to Feros.
Commander?
How are we doing? Can we talk? How are we doing?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
You mean the Rachni, right? They were dangerous, Skipper. They proved that 2,000 years ago. I think it was a mistake to let them go. But that wasn't my call to make. It was yours. You know, you really should talk to Chisoni about her mom. She has to be hurting. Just saying, Skipper.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I'm off duty until tomorrow. I was gonna have a small drink. Bit of a celebration. If you're interested.
What's the occasion?
It's Armistice Day, when the First Contact War ended. My family always marks it. Since I'm the only Williams aboard, I thought I'd ask you.
Seems like an odd thing to celebrate. That was 26 years ago.
In our family, it's not really a celebration, more like an obligation. Don't tell me you don't know about my family. My commanders always find out. It's not in my files or something?
There's almost nothing in your files. Technical scores and a list of crap assignments.
There's a reason for the crap assignments. I'm General Williams' granddaughter, the commander of the Shanxi garrison in the war. The only human ever to surrender to an alien race.
I see. That's why you drive yourself so hard.
A Williams has to be better than the best, if only to avoid suspicion. That's what my dad told me the night before he retired. Takes a special kind of thick-headed to march into a job where your family's blacklisted. I did it anyway. I'm not gonna let our name go down with Arnold and Quisling. Granddad deserved better than that.
What happened to your grandfather after the war?
He was relieved of command as soon as Shanxi was liberated. They brought him back to Earth in irons, but there was never a trial. They quietly demoted him and stuck him behind a desk. He retired a year later and spent the rest of his life working construction in the colonies. Sometimes we hear about attempts to get him exonerated in some official way. Nothing ever comes of him.
Okay. I want to ask the one question here.
As I recall, your grandfather held out for a long time.
The Turians wrecked the orbitals in the first wave and occupied the major cities. They sat in orbit, dropping rocks on anything that moved. Granddad dispersed the troops, but when they went into the cities for supplies, the Turians would wreck a block to eliminate one fire team. Civilians were dying, his troops were starving, and he couldn't contact Alliance High Command. So he surrendered the garrison.
That's why you dislike aliens?
Is this why you're always going on about the Council?
If everyone else can look at Shanxi and say, this is why humanity needs to be stronger, then so can I. I'm entitled. So now you know. Gonna kick me off the ship, Skipper?
No.
You're part of the team, Williams. I don't care what your grandfather did or didn't do.
Not to get all cheesy, but you're the first CEO who's ever said that to me. Thanks, Skipper. But anyway, I've got things to do before we land. I'm sure you do too.
Do you have a few minutes
I should get back to my duty, Skipper. Rifles don't maintain themselves. Not yet, anyway.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am?
We just went over the Shanxi stuff earlier, right? What was that under? Was that under Humanity and System Alliance?
The whole world. Humanity's first contact with an alien race occurred in 2157. At that time, the Alliance allowed survey fleets to activate any dormant mass relays discovered, a practice considered dangerous and irresponsible by Council-aligned races. When a Turian patrol discovered a human fleet attempting to activate a relay, they attacked. One human vessel survived, retreating to the colony of Shanxi. The Turians followed, quickly defeating the local forces. Shanxi was occupied, the first and to date only human world to be conquered by an alien species. The Turians believed the handful of ships they defeated represented the bulk of human defenses, so they were unprepared when the Second Fleet, under Admiral Castany Drescher, launched a strong counteroffensive, evicting them from Shanxi. The Turians mobilized for full-scale war, drawing the attention of the rest of the galaxy. The Council quickly intervened, forcing a truce. Fortunately for humanity, the First Contact War was ended with a diplomatic solution.
So, Ashley's grandfather was in charge of the human fleet that was activating the relay. They retreated back to Shanxi. That's where they tried to hold out, and then they ended up surrendering because they couldn't make moves, and the Turians were so relentless in their attacks, I guess, huh?
The system.
Interesting, okay. Jake, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate it. Sometimes I want a villain who is just evil for the sake of being evil, but they need to be done right. Steppenwolf is a great example of a... Yeah, I get you. This is like one generation after the First Contact War. I mean, the Contact War was... What was that?
The home, humanity's first
2157.
contact with an alien race occurred
So
in
we're at
2157.
2183. So yeah,
At that time, the Alliance allowed...
not that long ago. What, 30 years or so? A lot of people forget that, especially on social media. The important difference. Oh, the disagreement versus enemies. I agree. Like, I think, and it really depends. Like, what are you disagreeing about so hard? Can we not just disagree on what we like in our Star Wars and not be enemies about Star Wars? You know. Let's go to Feros, guys. It is 6:30. We got a little bit of time. Hopefully we can get a good bit of Feros done. And then chat, you'll tell me before I lock myself out of stuff, right? I think that was the deal we made. Right, zooming on out. Zooming on out. I think I already did this one. We need to go to Feros. Hercules. Let's go to the Hercules, and then we'll go to Feros. Remember Ashley calling Shepard Skipper, and it sounded way off. Oh.
Patching it through.
Normandy, this is Alliance Command. We're detecting your presence in the Attican Beta Cluster. One of our surveillance drones was gathering intel on Geth activities in the region when it was spotted and shot down. You need to go groundside and recover the drone's data module before the Geth find it.
Okay. Taurus. Taurus is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with high-level decks of sulfur cloud. A layer of hydrocarbons has formed deeper in the atmosphere. Vast electrical storm fronts can be seen flickering across the dark side. While scanning the planet, detected a large deposit of gold. I love gold. Elatania. Warning, level 1 toxic hazard. Elatania appears to be a world eminently suited for colonization. Sadly, appearances are deceiving. It is covered by a verdant carpet of mosses, algae, and lichen, and possesses a thick, oxygenated atmosphere. But the animal kingdom is a web of microscopic symbiotic creatures. These are impossible to filter from the air and necessary for the native life to thrive. Unfortunately, they also cause anaphylactic shock when inhaled by non-native life. In short, settlement requires either fully sealed environmental suits or replacement of the entire world's ecosystem. Some have proposed limited colonization at altitudes above the symbiote's range or in areas where favorable winds keep the air clean. Okay, well, let's come back to that one to land on it, and let's see what these other two places are. The proximity of the energetic star Hercules causes constant blue and violet or aurorae inside its nitrogen argon atmosphere. During periods of increased solar flares, the aurorae are bright enough to read by on the surface and can be seen with off-the-shelf optics from a distance of several AU. Dang it, that's a distance of some kind of measurement. Sided's scorching hot surface is mainly composed of magnesium with deposits of iron. A surprising variety of simple carbon-based life flourishes in a complex network of cave systems that wind through the crust, protected from Hercules' heat and radiation. You discover a large debris field, geosynchronous orbit. Chief Engineer Adams conducted several detailed sweeps of the area, detected a few items of interest, including a League of One medallion and cable molded. Okay. And then one more planet over here, I believe. Is that all of them? The Thoron is a small rock planet with a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and hydrogen sulfide. Surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of sulfur with deposits of barite. Yara, you got your Switch too? Awesome. All right. Yeah, let's take these two. Ooh. I got a trophy. Alright, anomaly, downed recon probe, and debris. So let's head westward. Alright, We're gonna test this going up this mountain to see if we can keep a better speed going up, okay? So I'm sorry for your ears. It doesn't... Oh, maybe it's just too steep for us to go up. Yeah, you don't necessarily need to transfer everything. If you, you can link and have your Switch and your... If you have like an old Switch and a Switch 2, I don't know if you have both. You should be able to log in and link them. And then you can also, for games that work on both, just swap downloads between whichever one you want to use. And just have them both connected to the same account. Kind of what we do. I have a... We have a Switch 2 that's kind of like the family Switch 2, but then I have like my own Switch. So I say it's the family Switch 2, but I've mainly used it when playing Pokemon Zoff or stuff, so... Maybe it's not so much family. But they were playing Donkey Kong on it. And Mario Kart World and stuff. Get to that green. Especially if you have digital games, it makes it pretty easy to swap between the two if you like. What is this place? What is it? Prothean ruin? Examining the strange Prothean artifact reveals a small, irregular slot in the underside. Remembering the strange trinket you received from the Asari consort from the Citadel, you pull it out and place it into the slot. The ball explodes in a brilliant flash of white light, momentarily blinding and disorienting you. Okay. Slowly, your senses return as you wake from a deep sleep. You are alone in the forest, though you are not far from the caves you share with the others of your tribe. There is a pain and a small lump in the back of your skull, as if a chip of flint has been forced under the surface of the skin. Leaning on your bone-tipped spear for support, you rise to your feet. A sound draws your attention upwards, where a strange creature hovers high above you. It is unlike the birds you hunt by the lake's edge. It has no head and no wings, yet somehow it flies. It is a beast of shining silver, hanging motionless in the sky like a cloud. You sense it is watching you. Raising a hairy fist, you shake your spear at it in anger, and the creature rises up quickly until it disappears from view. A satisfied grunt, you make your way back to your caves with the rest of your tribe. You fall into familiar patterns of life. The hunt for food, the struggle to claim and keep a mate, the battles against other tribes that would claim your territory. Days roll into nights, back into days. Each time you rise from the sleep, there's a sensation that you are not alone, that some other is with you, sharing all you see, hear, feel. At these times, your hand goes to a strange lump at the back of your skull. You remember the silver creature in the sky. The air grows colder, winter falls. You must range farther for food. Clutching the furs tight against you to ward off the chill. It is one of these long hunts that the strange bird returns. You hear it before you see it. Its call, a deafening roar as it descends from above, swooping down on you. A single great eye opens on the underbelly, a glowing red orb. You try to run, but a finger of red light extends from the eye and engulfs you, and all goes black again. You wake an instant later to find yourself on Elatania, lying on your back, Prothean artifact looming above you, undamaged, and your companion standing over you. They help you to your feet, puzzled. There was a flash of light. You just sort of toppled over, unexplained. Are you okay, Shepard? The other asks. You don't answer right away, wondering at the implication of what you have seen. The memories of a Cro-Magnon hunter, captured by an implanted Prothean data recorder? How long did they study the primitive humans, observing them and analyzing the results at their base on Mars? And what, if anything, did they learn from them? I'm fine, reply, realizing this is a mystery you probably never saw. Forget about it. So Prothean in your caves in the forest, old humans in caves, ancient aliens come studying us? Well, Shepard has got memories of Neanderthals, perspectives of aliens. That's what it seems like. I watched the heck out of the VODs. Well, thank you so much, Breatho. Yeah, we're going through it all for the first time. Okay, let's get back over here. The Protheans were studying ancient humans? They said about the ones on Mars, which we talked before about that. Barrel. No one's getting sick by my driving. They're all fine. Alright, we gotta go more north. If these mountains weren't so mountainy. Feros is where we're heading now, Nova. This was just one of the planets we landed on along the way. Uh-oh. Ooh. Oh man, there's a big old... a canyon, man. What we got? We've done some Codex stuff. We got Rex's armor. That's like the main story thing that we really did. And then we've been traversing planets as we head towards Feros. Anything else over that way? Whee! I was worried. I thought I'd break it, but I don't think you can break the Mako, so. Oh, what's this over here? That looks like something. This is weird. Whoa! Look at this monkey thing. Neat. Okay, what is this? Alright, I don't know what this is. Into her mind, man. Monkey doesn't have the module. Did a monkey have a module? Monkey. Why are there so many monkeys? Why are there so many monkeys? Monkeys everywhere. Look at the map. Okay, I guess I came from there, so one door to the left, one door to the right. Monkey. Hurt you. You hear that? Ooh. Oh, yeah, I haven't saved in a little bit. It looks like this one dead ends. Whoops.
He dropped the data module.
It is a miracle the data module is still intact. Your pilot should be able to relay this info to your superiors.
Okay, one of the monkeys had it. Good job, monkeys. I suppose we're done. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Good job, team. Oh gosh, a destroyer. It worked. Let's use got him. There we go. We did it. Alien monkeys. Or the hijacks? That's what they're called in this one? In this game? Okay, well we got the module I think, but we still need to head down. Oh man. Monkey colony. Down recon probe, monkey colony. What? Did I luck into finding the monkey colony thing? We're gonna head that way. Favorite squad mates so far? I really like Liara with her lift. So I really like having her. I just love people just floating around and stuff. Besides Liara, who else do I like? I guess Wrex, maybe? What the? Was that weird? That was weird. Let's go back to the Normandy, guys. I don't know what's going on there. And let's see. Did I complete the mission I need to do? Is there a reason to go back? Journal. Lost module. Located. So I think we're good on that. Yo, we leveled. Got any more intimidation? I don't want to up commando. I could up my pistols. That would give me more what, marksman? What do I want to upgrade? Fitness? Just increase my health more? Tactical armor? Increase my deduction of damage, my reduction of damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. It gets me to the max of Master Shield boost. That might be really good in a pinch. Max this one out, and then max fitness out. Give me Master Immunity. Let's do fitness. Let's max it out first, I think. I think that's what I want to do. Look at that, 455 health. We have max health, I think, now. Or at least a lot of health. I don't know if it's max or not, but... Alright, let's head over to... That's the last planet, I think, in this little Hercules solar system. So, let's go to Feros. Theseus. Save and load was a common bug. I don't think I need to go back, so I think it's okay. I think I did everything I need to do. Alright, Quana's frozen surface is rich with heavy metals, and the planet's higher than average density suggests further mineral richness in the depths. The atmosphere is composed of nitrogen and carbon monoxide. The remains of a well-developed Prothean mining infrastructure dot the planet. Okay, there we go. Abandoned mines are connected to dead cities by collapsed maglev lines, unlike the crumbling skyscrapers of Feros. Quana's ruins are reasonably intact. Unfortunately, this only made it easier for looters to strip the silent necropoly of anything valuable. The Dead City. Cobalt. Logan is a standard hydrogen helium gas giant. The survey team who chartered the system 20 years ago reported many strange disturbances in Logan's cloud band, suggesting many remarkably large solid objects were present beneath the cloud tops. As the ship approached, however, they subsided one by one. These disturbances have not been reported again. Ask us now. Get out of the way while I look at these last two planets. Do you guys think there's anyone I should take with me to Feros? I'm okay with asking this one. I know last time it was like, oh, take Wrex and Liara, and that's who I took with me. I don't know about this one, if there's any recommended individuals we should take with us. Sharing is a standard hydrogen helium gas giant. The atmosphere contains traces of ammonia, methane, and surprisingly large amounts of water vapor, making the atmosphere a striking mix of browns, blues, and whites. Of Sharing's 60-odd moons, 2 have the diameter of over 3,000 kilometers. Both have signs of former Prothean development, suggesting that sharing may have been mined. Liam 3. A Prothean data disk. The planet Sharing displayed some strange readings while being scanned. Chief Engineer Adams pinpointed the source and located a strange object. Allie and Adams brought it on board and spent hours taking it apart. The purpose of the object is still uncertain, but it was Prothean in nature and contained a Prothean data disk. Tuntau is shrouded in a high-pressure atmosphere composed of carbon dioxide and sulfuric acid. The surface is composed of geologically young plains of volcanic basalts and rhyolites, with high concentrations of carbon and radioactives. Tuntau is rapidly volcanic. A dozen supervolcanoes 50 to 120 kilometers wide are erupting across the planet. Just erupting. Tuntau's carbon content and constant volcanism make natural diamonds plentiful, extremely costly and dangerous to recover. Feros is okay for anyone? The Exogeny Corporation has founded a pilot colony on Feros to explore the Prothean ruins that blanket 2/3 of the planet's landmass. The atmosphere is fouled with dust. Terrestrial travel is hampered by crumbled debris dozens of meters deep. There are indications that Feros was a much colder world in the past. Feros has 2 large moons, Orkan, the further, and Vardet. Alright, let's land. Oh, weird. Ooh, we're actually like landing. That's cool. I guess we did on the last one too. I wonder if there's anything else to say to Joker. Probably not, right?
Commander, something you need?
I have to go.
Alright, see you.
I think we did all that already. Who to take? Tali? We could take Tali. And take either Wrex or Liara, maybe. Maybe we'll take Liara and Tali. Like, Wrex is good for fighting, but Tali's got like good shields, and Liara has good whatever lifts people. That one biotics? That one's biotics. Sure, we'll go with this.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Alright, I guess we'll save here. Make sure that we're saved because we just landed.
We saw your ship. Kaidan wants to speak with you immediately.
Who's Kaidan?
He's our leader. He needs your help to prepare for the Geth. They're making another push. Please, up the stairs past the freighter.
Oh my gosh! Look at everything lift and do. That's so cool. Why does it say get sniper? Where's the sniper? All of them? We're still jammed. What was that? Dang, these guys, the jumpy dudes. Good job, team.
Glad to see some soldiers. Our numbers are getting thin.
Those Geth are bloody dangerous.
Get ready.
Okay.
Die of thirst. The Geth will surely kill us all. How is a woman supposed to think with guns going off all around?
I fear the Geth will kill us all.
Coming. They just
stop the Geth.
Stop the Geth.
The Geth are mounting another attack.
As he's only done. But decrypting the logs, you found something suspicious. Several months' worth of human rations were delivered to an uncharted world in the Voyager cluster. The logs aren't clear, but it appears they maybe have been dropped off somewhere in the Amazons. Okay, got a little quest to do. I really didn't think we were gonna just get attacked.
The Geth don't kill us. The lack of food just might.
Like that one guy just died before we even finished talking.
My headaches are getting better. I just have to stop thinking about the past.
The Geth just keep coming.
Okay. Oh, we're jammed again.
Oh, Commander. I'm glad they finally sent somebody to help us.
You're a bit late, aren't you?
Arcelia. Sorry, Commander. Everyone's on edge since...
Watch out!
Oh, shoot.
There's a Geth in the tower!
Protect the heart of the colony!
Oh, shoot. Hey, can you guys shoot, like, up through? Okay. I don't know which way we're going. I want to get behind stuff. How about if we... Destination. Dang. I missed it. Oh man, they're like teleporting them in. Let's use sabotage. And we got shields. Yeah, you better run.
Now we can update Kaidan and get a vehicle safely out of the Normandy. The Geth base is our next objective.
Yeah, the Geth base? Heck yeah, let's do that. Look at the map. Yeah, I think we did a pretty good job. Ooh, an upgrade kit. Nice. Boop, 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 boop. That is good for biotics plus Prothean. Yeah, we're going. This is got a lot of Prothean ruins on this, right? In the city and everything. That's not a bad idea. Wrex was cool for Noveria because of the Rachni and Liara because of her mom. Yeah, I think that was really. That's why, like, if there is stuff to have, I would like to have stuff.
These people are brave, but the Geth are relentless.
Did that make sense? Did that make sense with what I just said? I don't feel like that made sense. Story elements that there are, I would like to have the story elements, especially if there's like Liara should go here because her mom's there and there's some extra content that you kind of get, extra dialogue. Girl Squad? Yeah, we got Girl Squad going on. Aaron's on point with sniper. I know his preferred class in multiplayer games. I usually prefer being more range. Hey, easy.
The tower's secure. Thanks to you, Commander.
I'm just glad your colony's safe.
I appreciate your concern and your efforts against the Geth.
They may have been slowed, but they'll be back. They always come back.
Tell me what the Geth want. Why are they attacking you?
If you want answers, go ask them yourselves.
We don't know what they're after. They came, they attacked us, that's all we know. Their main base is at the Exogeny headquarters. A good place to start looking if you want answers.
What's Exogeny?
It's the company most of us work for before the attacks. They fund this colony. The Skyway leads directly to Exogeny headquarters. You can't miss it.
Of course, there's an army of Geth between here and there.
Every Geth I kill brings me one step closer to Saren.
Then maybe I can get this colony operational again.
What else can you tell me about Exogeny?
Exogeny funded this colony. Without them, we wouldn't be stuck here.
They specialize in colonization. In return for bankrolling the colony, we work for them. Their main goal is the retrieval of valuable artifacts or resources.
Except there isn't anything here. Or if there is, we didn't find it.
I wonder if that's what the Geth are looking for.
Perhaps. As she said, we never found anything of value.
Of course, the Geth could know something we don't.
True.
What can you tell me about the defenses the Geth have set up?
I don't have any details, but I'll wager it's a lot more fortified than the command post.
They landed at least one Geth ship at Exogeny, and I've seen large walking tanks on the Skyway. Expect a hard fight.
Ooh.
What do you need done to get this place back on its feet?
We need those Geth destroyed.
Okay.
Marcelia's right. There are still Geth in the tunnels. We also have more mundane problems like food, water, and power. I'm not sure where we stand on those matters. You should talk to the people overseeing them.
Is there anything I can do to solve your water shortage?
Maka Doyle has been assigned to that particular issue. If you have any insight to offer, please speak with her.
Okay.
You mentioned something about a food shortage.
Davin Reynolds is tasked with securing food for the immediate future. If you can assist, please speak with him.
What's wrong with the colony's power supply?
May O'Connell is working on our power problems. She'd know more about it than I do.
Do you have information about Geth in the lower tunnels?
Nothing new. They're in the tunnel somewhere, likely guarding a transmitter to coordinate attacks. It's not a critical threat right now, but getting rid of that transmitter will help us defend against further attacks.
Let's talk about Zew's Hope and Feros in general.
Of course, Commander.
Tell me about your colony.
Life is hard and often brutal, even without our current problems. Colonial affairs back on Earth told us we'd be beneath the notice of any raiders. I guess they weren't counting on the Geth. But, despite everything, there's something tranquil about this place, unlike anything I've experienced before.
Corporations being in charge of colony expansion in the far future feels too realistic. Yeah, I know, right? Ooh, how many people lived here?
How big was the original Feros colony?
We were nearly 1,000 at the main site, 200 more at my outpost. When the first wave obliterated our defenses, we fell back to Zew's Hope.
The Normandy isn't huge, but we could airlift you out.
The Geth fighters are too dangerous, and I won't be driven off this world. It is our home.
Okay.
There's a chance for growth here that's simply not available on other worlds.
How big was the original Feros
colony? Oh, I asked this.
We were nearly 1,000. When the first wave obliterated our defenses, we fell back to Zew's
Alright,
Hope.
well, let's see what we can do about water, food, and all that kind of stuff. Let's talk to some people.
I'm grateful for what you've done, but your heroics don't impress me, Commander.
Well, fine.
I get the feeling you don't like me.
How would you feel if you were hung out to dry by every government organization that ever promised to keep you safe? They should have sent a small fleet. Instead, we get one ship. And you're only interested in the Geth.
Tell me about Zew's Hope.
I can't tell you much about it. You should speak to Kaidan if you want to know more.
What can you tell me about the Geth? Do you have any idea what they might be after?
I can't tell you anything about that. I suggest you go to Exogeny if you want answers to those questions.
Tell me more about yourself, Arcelia.
I'm a rent-a-cop. I was hired to keep kids from writing graffiti on the walls at Exogeny. Then all this happened. I wasn't trained for this. I didn't ask for it. I just wanted to end.
Alright.
Goodbye. Commander.
Alright, let's go see Jesus Hope.
You'll have to forgive my wife. Calantha's not in her right mind. She just needs to relax and accept what's happened.
What happened to your wife?
The constant attacks have strained us all. She'll adapt. We all have.
Is there anything I can do for her?
No, she just needs time. Time to absorb everything. We'll be fine.
Tell me about the colony.
I can't tell you much about that. You'd best ask Kaidan if you really must know.
Why can't you tell me? I just want to know about the colony.
Kaidan is our leader. Who better to answer questions about the colony?
Do you know anything about this planet?
Just what I was told by Colonial Affairs. It's a little different from what they claimed. It's not all bad, though. When the Geth are gone, we'll have a chance to create something even more spectacular than before.
What do you do for the colony?
I'm a medic. Or I am since the doctor died. I've tried my best since she was killed.
I have to go.
Please do.
Hello, Off-Worlder. I'm glad that we are totally forgotten by the rest of the galaxy.
Dear, please try to rest. You're not ready to speak.
But they should know... Yes. That's better.
Is there anything I can do for you?
I'm fine. I just need to try to think clearly. It's just a lingering pain from the last attack. I'll be...
I see no major injury, but something must be causing her pain.
Please, just let her rest. She just needs rest.
Okay.
You're the one who repelled that last wave. They'll be back. And if the Geth don't kill us, we'll die of hunger soon enough.
Are you doing anything to remedy the situation?
I need to boost rations with Varen meat, but it's too dangerous. The Alpha Varen, he's huge and he's mad. Rabid maybe. Totally uncontrollable. I can't do anything until he's dead.
I have a ship. I could bring in supplies from off-world.
I'd rather you concentrated on the Geth. Food won't help us if they breach our defenses.
Tell me about hunting Varen.
Hunting them is impossible while fending off the Geth. On the positive side, they'll attack anything, even those damn synthetics. The big Alpha Varen is the real problem. He's mad, erratic, completely unpredictable.
Tell me about Zeus Hope.
The colony is growing, or it was. But you should speak with Kaidan. He is our leader.
You tell me.
Why should I speak with Kaidan? Why can't you tell me?
No one wants to tell me nothing.
I don't want to talk about that right now. Speak with Kaidan.
Is that not weird? Yeah, what do you think about your place? You should ask the mayor. But I didn't ask the mayor, I asked you. Why don't you tell me?
Tell me about yourself.
What's to tell? I came here with my wife Greta, looking for adventure, a new life together. This isn't exactly what we signed up for. Of course, it would be much better without the Geth. We were really starting to enjoy the colony before they came.
I have to go.
So long, Commander.
There'll be more people around here like about the water and stuff, right?
Nice work with those Geth. Glad you showed up. I still need the power cells for this generator, though.
Would it help if I brought in some power cells from the Normandy? We can certainly spare a few.
The top-of-the-line ship doesn't use the same parts as the old generator we've got. The cells just aren't compatible.
If I find anything while I'm looking around, I'll send it your way.
Thank you, Commander.
Power cells needed.
I'm sorry, but I can't stop to talk.
I have to deal with the water shortage.
Is there anything I can do?
The utilities building was one of the first to fall under Geth control. Find the mains and turn them back on. Until then, this colony is dry.
Tell me about yourself.
I'd rather not. This is not the time or the place. Please, help us or don't. Otherwise, leave me to my work.
I have a ship fueled and ready to go. I could bring water in.
Unless you plan to make a trip every few days, that wouldn't really solve our problem. We need to be self-sufficient.
I have to go.
I wish you luck.
They're still out there, but at least they've been slow.
Not the best shot.
Oh, hey, Greta Reynolds, that's the wife. Alright, elevator, but I don't know where. Stairs down to the tunnels, and that's to the Normandy. Okay. Let's see where we can go.
Commander, I was told to make my supplies available to you if you wish.
Let me see what you have.
Of course. I may be able to provide a few interesting items.
Alright, we should, honestly, I'm really bad about this. We should sell stuff, right? What all do they have? Alright, who uses this Omni tool more? Is Omni Tools biotics or is it tech? Tech cooldowns, bonus recharge. I feel like this is better for Ollie than it is for Liara, right? Liara uses other stuff. Ollie uses tech. Yeah, but which one's which? Tech. So Omni Tools are more tech related. So it's better for me to buff Ollie with a better blue wire tool. Like the corporate overseers planted a listening device around Zoo's Hope and is keeping him quiet for some unknowable meaning of. Yeah, right? You ask that guy. I ain't telling you. What about the colony? You ask that guy. I ain't telling you. You ask that guy. Alright, so let's buff this one because this one's better. Shield bonus is the same. That cooldown bonus is better. And med recharge is better. I think I'd rather give her that. It's more important for her to have. I need to find better armor. I think I like this armor better. Ooh, the Predator armor. Not the one I already had on. I don't like the color of that one as much. Ooh. Give her that. Oh, that's the one I was just wearing. I think. I feel like I need to find better Quarian armor. Alright, she has a decent gun, decent. Armor's the weakest. A launcher. I don't have any upgrades for that. Power bonus? Cooldown bonus 33. Duration bonus 24. I think I'm gonna give her this Prodigy one. All right. How do I? Let's see. I can get rid of any of the armor, right? I don't need to keep it. What if I... But was one of these like my default armor? And I should keep my default armor? So bad about the armors. See, this we can probably start putting as mark as junk. Mark as junk. Let's get anything 4 and below, probably. Right? This thunder seems... Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that.
Is there something I can do for you?
Okay, we can at least get rid of some things.
Let me see what you have.
Of course. I may be able to provide a few interesting items.
Sell all junk. Looks like I have so much stuff. I should be selling more of it. Nice sniper. I only have enough for it. Ooh, no, I do. Ooh. 204 damage, a lot more damage. And it's a few more steps up from the one I have right now. I might buy that. Oh, what's this? Buy that, and I think I might buy this better sniper rifle. Yeah, look at that. Okay. Alrighty, let's go adventuring, I guess. You want to go to the tunnels then? I probably don't want to go to the Skyway yet, right? Let's save. How much time we got? I have a little bit more. Part of me was thinking about cutting stream and then going to the thing and then coming back and streaming more, but I don't have a solid time of when I'd be back, so I don't know if I want to do that. Oh.
Oh God, they're everywhere.
Okay. which way do I go? Collapsed highway section. And then what's over there? The Geth transmitter. Let's go get rid of that. Dead. Your sniper's pretty nice. I think I get a lot of shots before it overheats too. Okay, I think that's a... the water valve. Nice, let's open that.
This valve looks like part of a large system. There are likely others we need to activate as well.
Cool. Thank you, Tali.
These colonists may not have much, but this is their home. They will fight to the death to defend it.
So much suffering, so much death. Yet still they stay and fight.
Where's the... Is there an exit here? Okay, there it is. I do want to go that way, but I also want to go that way. And then there's the elevator to my left. Right. Well, let's go straight. And then we'll go to the Geth transmitter. We've been in the Vector store in the Citadel once, I think. Nice. Good job, team. Rip. Why Rip? What happened? Stay before I talk to this guy.
You don't want to go down there.
What's back there?
I could tell you everything. How would you like that? No! That was a good one. Very intense.
What's the matter with you?
Just invoking the Master's whip helps remind me I'm still alive. You're here for the Geth, aren't you? You're not the only one interested in those things.
Who else is looking for the Geth?
Not looking for. Looking to get rid of. They're a thorn in the side of the... Trying to get to the... Dying!
Dude, this is some kind of...
This one is no longer fit. We should leave him.
Kill him.
Is there anything I can do to help you? Do you even want help?
Help me? No. No one can help me now. I'd rather die fighting!
Fighting what?
Not that kind of fight. It's like running through a thorn bush. The more you struggle, time's up. Company's coming. Ask Kaidan. Ask him about the... Ah!
Look out!
Look out! What? Jeez. It really feels like they're not able to talk about stuff. You know what I mean? Like there's a pain whenever they try to tell me stuff.
The system has not yet activated. I do not believe we are finished yet. We should look for another valve.
Another one? Maybe it's over here. Shots. Oh, nice. Nice! Whew, a lot of shots on that. Rogan Warrior. Gee, there's so many. Oh no, I was trying to heal. And it threw a grenade. Isn't load and resume the same thing, guys? Resume. I at least saved before I talked to the one guy.
I won't do it. I won't. I can't.
Okay.
I can't. I won't do it.
Okay, I don't see anything around here. Probably need to activate that one thing again. The water. Those Krogans just rushed me, man.
The system has not yet activated. I do not believe we are finished yet. We should look for another valve.
Okay, so let's say right here. Nice lift. I love the lift. How about we get rid of... Perfect. that what I'm supposed to do? Okay. Good to me. There should be one more water valve thingy somewhere, right? There's one there. One there. I wonder where the other one would be. Damn, I missed it in the first area. Oh, jeez! Alright, we got a water valve there, water valve there. They said there should be one more. Is it over here? There it is. Now we should have water turned on.
There! That did it! The system is active.
And then I don't know about power cores. Let's find whatever's this way. Let's save, because I don't know what this is. Uh-oh. What are these? Well, I don't really want to go in there. Oh, shoot. Jeez. Oh, Varan Alpha. Look at him, you dummy. Varan Alpha falls dead, riddled with slugs. This must be the alpha male, the pack leader of these feral scavengers. Does that mean I got the food now? Look, he just started floating. Dude, our team's so good. Dude, lift is like my favorite ability. Oh? Oh? Oh, you see a vehicle with power cells? Years. Dude, we're taking care of everything. Anything else in here? Alright, that might... Let's see, we got the alpha, the power, the water. There was one with the geth with the down... Yeah. Alright, I think that's everything. I think we're gonna go back up. I think. I press square a second time, it blows it up. Really? What? I was afraid of pushing it and blowing, or throwing another one. Dude! That's cool. Okay. Okay, let's go back up. We took care of those issues. We need to talk to Dan. How about we ask Dan about Ian newsletter or whatever his name was?
Commander, what can I do for you?
I destroyed a Geth transmitter in the tunnels. They won't be a problem any longer.
Thank you, Commander. We're in your debt. You've taken a great weight off my shoulders. I just wish I had such good news for every problem.
Is there anything I can do to solve your water shortage?
Maka Doyle has been assigned to that particular issue. If you have any insight to offer, please speak with
Let's talk about Zeus, Hope, and Feros.
Of course, Commander.
Some of the colonists are acting strange.
We're a close-knit group, Commander. Most of us have lost loved ones, friends.
These aren't trained soldiers. Nobody taught us how to deal with the horrors of war.
This is our home.
The Hydra, how you doing?
Watch the Geth slowly destroy everything that is important to us. Don't judge us too harshly.
What about the man in the tunnels?
There's a guy living down in the tunnels. Is he one of yours?
That would be Ian. He's very sick.
He seems to be more than just sick.
He hasn't been the same since the attack. We tried to help him, but he wouldn't listen to us. I can't help my people if they won't listen, Commander.
Don't you have medical supplies? Something to help him?
I wish it was that simple. Ian was a good man I'd like to have with us. Please, Commander. I'd prefer not to talk about it anymore.
Something's weird here, guys.
I'll talk to you when I learn more.
Good luck, Commander.
Got Paragon? How?
Hello again, Commander.
I killed the big Varen. The rest are yours.
Excellent. I'll organize a hunt when the immediate threat of the Geth is gone.
Fork over the reward so I can get back to more important things.
Of course. I don't want to delay you any more than I already have.
Ooh, and I leveled up. Will you guys be reacting to the Boys trailer? I don't believe so. The Boys comes back soon. We're already planning on reacting to it.
Water started running not long ago. Thanks to you, I assume. Now we just need to deal with the Geth and we can get back to growing this colony. Here, a few credits for your trip. Thank you again, Commander.
Am I getting Paragon for like doing all these things? Is that what's going on?
Nice work with those Geth. Glad you showed up. I still need the power cells for this generator, though. I found these power cells in the tunnels. Are they what you're looking for? I knew they'd turn up eventually. Here, Kaidan gave me some requisition money. It's all yours. Now if I can kick these power cells into place, I'll have this colony up and running in no time.
I'm getting all Paragon-y stuff. But, yeah, as far as the Boys trailer, like, since we're already going to be reacting to it as part of our plan with that, we figure we'll just hold off a little, and...
Commander, what can I do for you?
Some of the colonists are acting...
We've been over this, Commander. The colonists are my concern. The Geth are yours.
There's a guy living down in the tunnels.
That would be Ian. He's very sick.
Some of the colonists are acting...
We've been over this, Commander. The colonists are my concern. The Geth are yours.
What do you need done to get this place back on its feet?
Getting rid of the Geth in the tunnels helped us immensely, Commander. But there are still some other mundane necessities, like food. I'm not sure where we stand on those matters. You should talk to the people overseeing them.
Let's talk about Zeus, Hope, and Feros in
Dude, what do I need to talk to you about to get rid of the one thing?
Tell me about your colony.
Life is hard and often brutal.
Yeah, we did
Colonial
this.
affairs back on Earth told us we'd be beneath them. But, despite everything, there's something tranquil about this place. Unlike anything I've experienced before.
I'll talk to you when I learn more.
Alright, I guess I did all those. But just to keep any surprises and things too, rather than us having any assumptions what's going to be coming in the Boys. Whatever we've seen already we have, but we'll just react. When's it come back? It comes back pretty soon, right? Like in the next month or so? Should make sure we save. I leveled and only get 2 now? Oh man. Guys, this isn't fun. I really want to buff my tactical armor. And electronics. I should top off lift. Master lifter. Ollie. Just max out your pistols. There you go. I feel like I'm getting a lot of these things leveled up. Maybe I don't know. What's max level? Max level is like 60 though, right? I should have a lot of points to still put into this. Alrighty. I think I should probably be heading over to where Leon is. He should be singing soon, so I should probably wrap up here before I head down into or up into the sky, wherever the next thing is. Whatever the next thing is I gotta do. But we're at least here on Feros. We're starting some of the storylines. We've gotten some of the questing things done. We have to investigate a whole new shipment thing. And then work on the Geth attack. So I think that's the next thing we need to do. We already did the other things. I think we're good there. So I think, guys, next stream we'll make sure that we get our time in on Feros and finish the Geth attack and maybe figure out why they're here or what the artifact is that they're after or whatever things are going to be going on. So, but thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. Tomorrow, what's tomorrow? Group stream. Oh man, what are we playing for group stream? I don't remember what we're playing. We'll have a group stream tomorrow. It will be fun. They usually are. So make sure you guys join us for that. On Monday, I'm not 100% sure what we're doing with streams. I don't think Eric is streaming Witcher. I thought he was, but I don't think he's going to be streaming Witcher. So I was planning on doing a Pokopia stream, so I may have that here on Twitch. I'll definitely have it on Pokemality. So if you guys want to join me for Pokopia, that'll be on Monday. If you want to join me for, I have a group of friends that we're finishing a game called Strange Brigade on Saturday. That's on my Top Gun Twitch, and if you want to join me for that, you can always join me there, and we can talk about stuff while we're streaming the Strange Brigade, which is a fun Left 4 Dead-ish kind of game, but made by the people who made Sniper Elite. Otherwise, I think that's everything. Next Thursday, I'll be back with some more Mass Effect. So join me for that, and thank you guys. Sorry it was a little early, and if you didn't make it here earlier, sorry we're ending a little early as well. So I'll catch you guys all next Thursday for more Mass Effect. And if you missed anything, the highlight. We should have a highlight coming out here this month for everything previously. So good night, everybody. Thank you, and I'll see you guys next time.